proud of myself today.
I'm so proud of myself. You know why?
All right, guys. We're getting back into Star Trek. Now, we'll be transparent here. I'm loving the show. I'm completely indulged in everything, in the characters, the stories, everything that's happening inside the shows. You know, and I'm going to be honest, it's completely unexpected. Like, I can, but I can't, you know, or can, but I can't, I should say, and I can't. Call my boys up and be like, hey, I'm all in the Star Trek. Have you seen episode 3, bro? They'll be like, dude, I'll be over there in a second. We'll go get you some help. You need therapy? So I know that's just how Star Trek is perceived by a lot of people. You know, it's just like the fan base is lucky, I guess, because they got to experience it, and everybody that didn't get to experience it, like me, and now experiencing it late, I'm gonna just say it, it's just idiots, man. This is great stuff. Hey, this is my opinion, okay? Over here, I can voice my opinion. You can make a channel and voice your opinion. My opinion is this stuff is great. And I'm all here for the ride, the whole first season, second season, third, whatever. Whatever we can do. Let's do it. Make me want to build a ship. If I ever built a ship, I don't know. They'd probably come after me for copyright reasons. But, you know, I'm going to have to use that SS Enterprise name, man. Or I'm going to have to take the model of the ship and use it as a reference to create my ship. You know, have the same amount of members and everything. 428 people in there. You know? Gotta have me a guy that goes off pure logic, no emotion. So, he probably has to be married, you know? So, okay, let's get into the show. I'm just messing, you know, I gotta mess around and try to throw a few jokes in there. That's just me, guys. That's just me not changing. But, man, let's get into Star Trek and see what we got here. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. If you're on Patreon, what's going on with you today? What's going on with you today? Oh, that was a little wrong. What's going on with you today? Not smooth enough. What's going on with you today? A little too country. I don't know. How y'all feeling? Other than that, man, let's get into Star Trek. Let's go. Oh, and by the way, Eagles won the Super Bowl. I forgot. I know I didn't mention it. For YouTube, Patreon, I know we talked about it on a few shows, but YouTube, I don't think I mentioned it. Eagles won the Super Bowl.
Captain's log. Our position, orbiting Psi 2000. Our mission, pick up a scientific party below. Observe the disintegration of the planet.
Be careful, Captain. The scientific party looks frozen. Spock beam down.
Check out the life support systems.
Right, sir. All life systems were off, sir. The other 4 are back there.
Dead?
Right, sir.
The rest?
Better look for yourself, Mr. Spock. One man was taking a shower, fully clothed.
What the heck was he doing? Some stuff you do while you're drunk. They screw it. I need to get in this water, clothes on or not. Great, he forgets to put his glove back on. He's touching everything. His red juice here. This is not good. What the? He just smells it, puts it all in his face.
Certain we expose ourselves to nothing.
Then he comes in and says that, Spock, y'all guys are exposed to something thanks to him.
What caused it?
Unknown, Captain. It's like nothing we've dealt with before.
The naked time.
The science party we were to have picked up has been found dead. Life support systems had been turned off. Meanwhile, we remain in orbit to complete our mission.
You received my signal, Mr. Scott.
Yes, sir. Decontaminate.
Decontaminate for sure.
Captain here.
Spock and turmoil aboard, sir. We're holding him in the chamber for decontamination.
Tell Mr. Spock I'll meet him there in 10 minutes. Kirk out.
We need examinations too. Man, I'm starting to get the show. Yeah, McCoy.
Fine, Joe. Up and out of there.
So the other guy was good?
Your pulse is 242, assuming you call that green stuff in your veins blood. The readings are perfectly normal for me, Doctor. Thank you.
Those are Vulcan
My anatomy
readings.
being different from yours, I am delighted.
Spock said, I'm happy to be different.
Captain?
How are they?
They're fine, Joe.
Terrible, Captain. Whatever was happening, they didn't care. I keep wondering.
You keep wondering if man was meant to be out here. Any guesses, Mr. Spock? Any idea what happened down there?
Our record tapes may show us something.
6 dead.
You better get some rest.
Yes, sir.
Set up those tapes, Mr. Spock. We'll see if the answers are there.
6 dead and not one cared at all? Something's fishy's happening.
The lab status report, Doctor.
Oh, thank you, Mister.
Examine him again, McCoy. Gosh. We let Charlie slip through. We can't let him slip through. You know, some of these things are indetectable. It's not McCoy's fault. He's dealing with older tech.
An engineer sitting there apparently oblivious to everything. A woman strangled. A crewman with a phaser pistol in his hand. Not even a theory, gentlemen?
Definitely not drugs or intoxication. The bioanalysis on the tapes proved that conclusively. Instruments register only those things they're designed to register. Space still contains infinite unknowns.
I bet.
Could what happened down there to those people create any unusual danger to this vessel and crew?
Planet begins to go. There may be drastic changes in gravity, mass, magnetic field.
The purpose of a briefing, gentlemen, is to get me answers based on your abilities and experience.
Unless you people on the bridge start taking showers with your clothes on, my engines can pull us out of anything.
Funny, Scott.
Scanners report sudden 4-degree shift in planet magnetic field.
It's beginning. Unusually rapid shifts.
It's time to go.
On our way, Lieutenant. I'll hold you that half second, Scotty.
How many times we're going to ask this question? We ask the same question with this ESP stuff, man. We got to be careful going to these planets, bringing on unknown stuff to the ship. Jeez. It's not purposely, so I get it. But damn, Kirk can't catch a break. Look at this guy. He tripping, man. Something up with him.
So what do you do with it?
What do you mean, what do you do with it?
Last week it was botany he was trying to get me interested in.
You tell him, Joey. Explain to him.
Hey, Sulu Joey tripping right now.
Hey, Joey.
Joey!
Feeling all right? Get off me. You don't rank me and you don't have pointed ears, so just get off my neck.
Joey!
Engine room on standby alert. All duty personnel to the bridge. Acknowledge.
We're all a bunch of hypocrites. What are we doing out here anyway?
Take it easy, Joe.
Joey! Hey!
Bring pain and trouble with. What are we doing out here in space? Good? We're polluting it.
Now calm down.
Hey! Hey, Joey!
If he was supposed to be out in space, he wouldn't need air to breathe. Hey, Joey, put the knife down, huh?
Not ours. Destroying and watching.
Joey! Joey!
I don't belong. 6 people died down there.
Don't make it 7, Joey.
Why do I deserve to live?
Don't be a fool, Joey. You just get less sweat about it. Let go! Sweat about nothing, Joey. Let me have the knife. Joey, give me the knife.
What the?
Emergency! Rec room area 39. We need medic.
He doing the same stuff Joey was doing. This stuff spreading.
Our orbit tightening. Our need for efficiency critical.
Relative gravity increasing, sir.
Compensate, Mr. Riley.
Yes, sir. Magnetic field continuing to shift, sir.
McCoy's gonna be freaking bewildered. I examined these dudes. How did this get past me?
Scanning stations manned, all recorders functioning, Captain.
Orbit steady now, sir.
A valuable study. We may be seeing Earth's distant future before its sun went dark.
Yo, this planet was similar to Earth. Earth lose the sun. It's all bad, man.
From Mullen's record?
Psychiatric file and personality quotients.
Sulu tripping too.
His capacity for self-doubt has always been rather high. What puzzles me is what brought it to the surface with so much force.
What we dealing with here, McCoy?
His breathing rate is dropping, Doctor.
Compensate with the respirator.
Still dropping.
Stand by to close.
Relative gravity increase, sir. Like the planet reached out and yanked at us.
Compensate.
Reached out and yanked at us.
Compensate. Orbit steady now, sir. Maybe a little nervous, I guess.
Usually they say when you itch your palm of your hand, you got some money coming. Doesn't look like this is gonna happen in this situation.
Why is this man dying?
He's dead, Doctor.
The wounds were not that severe.
Here's the bewilderment moment.
This is McCoy. Captain Kirk to sick bay.
Uhura, I'll monitor communications. Tell McCoy I'll be there when I can.
As the planet continues to shrink in size, its surface moves away from us. We must be prepared to respond instantly to any sudden change.
I'll go see what the good doctor wants. Keep me informed of any change, Mr. Spock.
Acknowledged.
Oh, what happened with Joe? I'm sweating like a bridegroom.
Yeah.
Except sweating like a bridegroom.
Why don't you come down to the gym with me? Give him a lad. Now? Why not? Hey, Sulu, what about you?
Hey, Sulu. I don't like this idea. Sulu, get back here, dude. Hey! Captain Well, Captain's not gonna kill us. He loves us, but he's gonna yell at us.
I got to him in plenty of time. That man should still be alive. I've lost patience before, but not like that. Not Joe's kind. That kind of man doesn't give up.
Coincidence?
You mean that Joe is down on the planet's surface and you're going to ask me if it's connected?
That's exactly what I was...
We've run every test we know for everything
That's
we
not
know.
good enough.
Well, we're doing everything as possible.
I want the impossible checked out, too.
How can he do that? He's working with what he's working with, Captain.
Mr. Sulu at the station.
Magnetic pull compensated for, sir. Orbit steady.
You haven't answered my question. Where is Mr. Sulu?
Have no fear, O'Reilly. An Irishman is worth 10,000.
Relieved, Mr. Riley, Lieutenant.
What is he tripping?
Universal suffrage.
Report the sick bay, Mr. Riley.
Sick bay? Sir.
Riley.
30. Mr. Riley is headed for sick bay. See to it he arrives. Captain Kirk to the bridge.
What the heck is happening to Riley and Sulu? I know it has to do with the contact from Joey.
Where's Joe? He died, didn't he? You have such lovely eyes.
I know he was a friend of yours. This must be a terrible shock.
You know what Joe's mistake was? He wasn't born an Irishman.
Oh my gosh. Riley is, I don't even know what to call it. He crashing out. Oh no. This stuff is spreaded. You can spread it by contact. Yeah, easy. Yeah.
No escape for you. You either leave this war bloodied or with my blood on your soul.
He's reenacting something, guys. I don't know if I've seen the movie or not that he's reenacting. Y'all gotta let me know in the comment. I could be wrong.
What were those symptoms?
Not violent at this stage. Disoriented, Riley seemed rather pleased with himself, as if he were
Irrational. Drug.
Precisely.
Yeah. I was gonna say intoxicated.
Sulu and Riley, locate and confine. I want every crewman who comes in contact with them medically checked.
Mr. Sulu chasing crewman.
First, Tormolen, hidden personality traits being forced to the surface. Now Sulu, who is at heart a swashbuckler out of your 18th century.
But they developed these patterns, and then Joey died. So do Sulu and Riley die? I will hope not. If that's the case, everybody coming in contact with this can develop these things and then die. No.
Yes, sir. Engine room, we need power.
We salute at last. Sulu, put that thing away. And false.
Sulu! Dude, Sulu on a LSD trip.
Sulu, give me that.
Don't touch him!
I'll protect you, Fanny.
I'd like you to teach me that sometime.
Spock, put that pinch on your neck, you going down for sure. I need to learn that too.
Who's this?
This is Captain Kevin Thomas Riley.
Captain Kirk, get out of the engine room, navigator. Where's Mr. Scott?
I've relieved Mr. Scott of his duty. I would like double portions of ice cream for the...
At our present rate of descent, we have less than 20 minutes before we enter planet atmosphere.
And burn up, I know, Mr. Spock.
Captain, like, he got a lot on his plate right now. Everybody tripping out, all the crew tripping, and we're entering this crazy, what is this, a magnetic field sucking us into this crazy Earth atmosphere?
Captain's log, stardate 1704.4. Ship out of control, without engine power or helm control.
How did Riley get in there? He's hooked everything through the main panel in there. Get up to my office and pull the plans for this bulkhead. The only way to get that door open is cut through these wall circuits here.
If we only had Charlie right now, you know, he could make that wall disappear for us.
Mr. Spock, a fight in the after wardroom. Security reports incidents among the crewmen. Go to alert condition Baker 2. Seal off all main sections.
Continue the alert, Lieutenant.
I can't, sir. He's cut off the alert channels.
I'm sorry, but there'll be no ice cream for you tonight.
Cut him off.
He sound like the Joker. He went in his Heath Ledger bag.
There will be a formal dance in the bowling alley at 1900 hours.
17 minutes left, sir.
Oh!
Can you tie me into the sick bay?
I'm getting you, Jim.
Riley's the immediate problem, Doctor. Is there any way, anything you can do to snap him out of it?
Negative until I can get a little further on these tests.
In the future, all female crew members will wear their hair loosely about their shoulders.
You know her hair can't reach her shoulders.
Women should not look made up. And now, crew, I'll take you home again, Kathleen.
I've never heard that song either, guys. I know. Put it in the comments so I can check it out.
Then fade away and die.
I sent the jumpers up there. Stand by till I get...
Riley smoked the best bud in the galaxy.
And tears bedim your loving
Look at
him. Engineering to bridge. Try your helm. You'll have enough power to keep her stabilized.
16 minutes left, Captain. We've stabilized, but still spiraling down.
I have no intercom for sick bay. He keeps switching channels
See
on
what you can do to help Dr. McCoy. Better check Scotty first. Move him faster. He's got to get through that bulkhead.
Scotty making his way through right now.
Crewman, report to the lab.
Roman's drunk.
I'll take you home again.
Spock, I'm trying to get to the bridge and this crewman won't let me by.
Crewman, stand aside.
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, you know what? Is that Love Mankind painted in the red paint substance or whatever that was that came from that planet? That's why dude was tripping. He came in contact with it.
Message from the captain.
Tell him I'm doing my best. If I cut through the wrong circuits...
We have 14 minutes left. At the rate you're proceeding, calculations show that you'll take a minute and a half, more than we have left. You can't afford a safety factor.
Scotty, hey, pressure's on, Scotty. Yeah. Hurry up or we're dead, dude.
Biopsy lab. Harrison, where's my report? I'm going to the lab.
The tranquilizer's wearing off.
Oh, good. I'll need him conscious now. Continue to examine him on circuits K1 and 3.
Of course, Doctor.
Uh-oh, she sounded a little funny, too. Yep, she's affected. Affected or infected. I don't know which one to use there.
Would have gotten here sooner, sir, but crewman Moody stopped me in the hallway. Sir?
Take the helm.
Janice at the helm. This is new.
One more.
Please try cutting him off.
Sir, if I could cut him off, don't you think I...
Take you home
Yes, sir,
again,
keep trying.
Kathleen.
Kirk, he be so wound up sometimes. You gotta think he got a lot on his plate, or he doesn't mean to come off as an asshole. I don't think.
12 minutes left. It'll take at least 2 or 3 of them to get the engines up to power now. Call me when you've cut through. I want to be there. Kirk out.
This guy's being annoying, and the ship is getting sucked into a planet to our death. It's a lot going on, so I get Kirk panicking right now.
He's gone to the lab.
Lab respond, please. Spock here.
Look at her getting sexy.
Mr. Spock.
Is it hers?
Oh no, she touched Spock. His blood different. It might not affect him.
I know you don't. You couldn't hurt me, would you? I'm in love with you, Mr. Spock. The human Mr. Spock. You hide it, but you do have feeling. No, I love you. I don't know why, but I love you. I do love you.
Spock, she's high.
Bridge to sickbay. Is Mr. Spock there? Mr. Spock, would you please acknowledge?
Spock! Hey, Spock! Hey, Spock, acknowledge. Dude, what's going on?
I will take you no pain. Take you to your home.
Don't fire unless he's armed. Go.
We in. And no, Spock is affected by it. I thought he was a little different, you know. He does have a little human side, but I thought his Vulcan side would make him, you know, immune to whatever's going on. I guess not.
Control.
Spock's crying. Look, my alarm went off on my phone. Something was up. Yeah, Spock's crying. His emotions are coming out.
My duty.
Didn't think I'd see this, you know.
I'm sorry. 4, 6.
Spock's crying and not one tear's coming out. So he's showing emotion, but his Vulcan side not letting those tears come out.
Atmosphere, sir.
Captain, he's turned the engines off. Completely cold. It'll take
What?
30 minutes to regenerate. I can't change the laws of physics. I got to have 30 minutes.
Dude, he turned the ship off. You can't just start the ship straight up like a damn car.
You can't mix matter and antimatter. Cold. We go up with the biggest explosions. We can balance our engine. In theory, it's never been done.
Well, we have nothing else to go off of right now.
Mr. Spock is not on the bridge, Captain.
He back?
I was on the bridge.
He got a serum.
We've isolated it. Start preparing serum.
What, Doctor?
That's how we missed it. It passed from man to man through perspiration. Once in the bloodstream, it acts like alcohol.
Wow, so technically they are all drunk for real. That'd be dope, kind of, though, if you can get drunk this way without, you know, ruining your liver. You could just get touched by somebody. Here, take some drunkenness. Oh, hey.
I could never tell her I loved her. Emotion. Bad taste.
We've got to risk a full power start. The engines were shut off. No time to regenerate.
We need Spock right now.
To risk a full power start.
I'm ashamed of my Earth blood.
Oh! It was called for.
When I feel friendship for you, I'm ashamed.
You've got to kill me.
Captain.
We need a formula. We've got to risk implosion.
Spend a whole lifetime learning to hide my feelings.
Jeez. Captain, easy.
We've got to risk implosion. It's our only chance. We may go up into the biggest ball of fire since the last sun on these parts exploded, but we've got to take that 1 in 10,000 chance.
Engineer asked, did you find...
Yes, I found Mr. Spock. I'm talking to Mr. Spock.
He pimp slapped the radio speaker.
The disease.
Oh no. Spock did grab his hand.
Love. You're better off without it, and I'm better off without mine. Have you noticed her, Mr. Spock? The captain's not permitted.
Oh, we're dead. Captain's affected. We're dead, man.
There is an intermix formula. It's never been tested. It's a theoretical relationship between time and antimatter.
A few days, no braid on my shoulder. Scotty.
Entering upper stratosphere, Captain. Skin temperature now 2170 degrees.
Tell them. Clear the corridors. The turbo lift.
Stay strong, Cap. Stay strong. Now I understand why we need Spock and his logic so much. You see what happens when he's using emotion. We're done.
Never.
Cap said he'd never lose the ship. Sinner, repent. McCoy hit him with the antidote. Make the call, Captain.
Engine room. Was set.
Course laid in, sir.
This is dangerous. Messing around with time and antimatter. I don't want to get to talking about CERN and all that crap, but if you know, you know.
Raise antimatter 840 degrees. Bridge, we're ready.
Spock's back. Made it away from that thing. Hey, man, SS Enterprise be pushing. That baby got some power. They did it. I don't know what they did, but they did it.
Are you all right, Jim?
You?
We found a cure.
Captain. My velocity gauge is off the scale.
Engine.
My chronometer's running
It's going backwards.
backwards.
What the heck?
Time warp. We're going backward in time.
They're going backwards in time. They created a collider effect, messing with time and antimatter.
Slowly. Power. Reversing.
Okay, now we're going forward. What the world?
We're back to normal time, Captain.
What did it do to us?
We've regressed in time 71 hours. It is now 3 days ago, Captain.
They went back 3 days.
We have 3 days to live over again. This does open some intriguing prospects, Captain. We can go back in time. To any planet, any era.
That's
May
dangerous.
risk it someday, Mr. Spock. Resume course to our next destination, Mr. Suda. Steady as she goes.
Hey, the SS Enterprise got a new trick in the bag, baby. Steady as she goes. He said, look, we can use that since we figured out how to, make time and antimatter take us back 3 days into the past. So now that we know what we're doing with it, we can go back into any point in time. We can go anywhere. Captain said maybe one day when we need it. Right now, straight ahead to the next mission, baby. Keep ahead to course. No need to go back anywhere right now. Let's keep moving. We have to be careful. Going planet per planet, we got to be careful. We're jumping down on these planets and bringing, diseases back onto the ship. We can't allow that to happen. I know they have the decontamination methods. I know McCoy examines. And, McCoy gets a lot of crap sometimes. I want to say a different word, but McCoy gets a lot of crap sometimes from Captain, for letting things kind of slip through the cracks. But McCoy's working with only what he's working with, He's working with so much. It isn't like he can fit. I don't know. Just physically just go inside their body and just, I don't know, man. I don't know what he could do to possibly get these symptoms that's undetectable. It's something else he can do, but the crew makes it again. Now I'm imagining every ending can't be a happy ending. Kirk did lose one of his best friends. So that's already kind of messed up. He knew for 15 years. But and another thing, that's why we need Spock just thinking off pure logic. He doesn't need any feelings. kind of messed up, Spock, but we need you as you are. Leave the emotions and the feelings and the illogical thinking to the humans. We need you just like how you are. Or Captain slapping the crap out of Spock. Come back, Spock. Who is this emotional Vulcan? Dude, I don't know this guy. Dude, the ship's going down. Can we do this? Dude. They didn't ease up on the back. He even backhanded the radio. Captain, he gonna break all the bones in his hand. Lady started talking on the radio. Captain, we're getting United States. He punched the radio speaker. Captain, chill out. He got to get some chill pills on the ship or he just going to lose it. His stress level has to be high. Blood pressure a little high too. So I'm guessing McCoy, give him some blood pressure medicine, especially after that trip. We about to go to another episode. So if y'all see me on YouTube and it's different days and I got the same outfit on, I'm binge watching the shows. I'm just dropping an episode at a time. But as I've been watching, I dropped the full thing on YouTube. So on YouTube, I'm always going to be a few episodes ahead on Patreon. So you can check Patreon out. They're always going to be on there before YouTube and a few episodes ahead at all times. So just throwing that out there. www.patreon.com/MrVideo. But let's get into the next episode, man. Let's go.